In my opinion, independence is one of the most important factors of a long-term relationship. For some background info, I've been with my boyfriend for almost 6 years and we've been dating since I've been 15 and we've never broken up. In the really early stages of my relationship, my boyfriend and I were extremely dependent on each other. Literally, I couldn't go like 2 days without seeing him. This went on for the first half of our relationship, and I honestly noticed that we would fight so much because we were just so reliant on each other. And when quarantine happened, we quarantined together, so it enhanced this times like 100. When quarantine was finally coming to an end, I got accepted to go to college at USC, which is about an hour away from where my boyfriend lives. This gave me horrible anxiety because we were so used to having the same friend group, the same things to do on a Friday night, and I was just scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. The first few months were rough, I'm going to be honest. We were definitely rocky for a second there, but now we are the best we've ever been. There were 3 main things that helped me gain the independence while still being in a healthy relationship. I've always kind of had a girl group, but when I moved to LA, we really started going out a lot more and being able to enjoy just girls' night and having fun as girls. And I think that really helped build my relationship and make it a little bit more independent. The second factor is my career. I really just started grinding, focusing on my career, and really kind of built it. And now I feel very secure with my future. The last thing was gaining my own personal space in terms of having my own room, apartment space. I had basically lived with my boyfriend since I was 15, so I was so beyond dependent on his house and being physically at his house. So being able to have my own apartment space really helped me feel more comfortable in my own skin. Some people watching this may think of these as relationship threatening things, but in my opinion, this independence made our relationship literally the strongest it's ever been. This gave us a chance to spend actual quality time together and fill each other in on everything going on. We have so much to talk about now, and we're both just so happy for each other's successes. When you get into a relationship at a really young age, it's really important that you grow and change together, and independence is one of those things. You're not always going to have that same high school routine where you guys could hang out 24/7, and that change is going to be a big change for you. It's important to just embrace the independence and welcome it with open arms. Switching from being extremely dependent to being independent is so scary and hard, but once you get through that changing stage, it's amazing. I've been through so many things in my relationship from being in a relationship for so long at such a young age, so any questions, comment below and I'll be happy to make videos about it. Have a wonderful day. Okay, this is why I think it's healthy to have your partner's phone password. First off, I in general just think it's natural to have their password. If I'm dating somebody and I'm going on my phone in front of them and they see me type in a password, I'm not gonna hide my phone and be like, wait, let me type it in. A lot of my friends even know my phone password just because I just don't really have anything to hide, so I open my phone in front of them. Aside from it just happening naturally, I just think, what do you have to hide? Why don't I know your phone password? The principle of knowing the password versus snooping is completely different. I don't think you should be sneakily going on your partner's phone in the middle of the night. I just think, why wouldn't you have their password? In a relationship, you shouldn't be sus, so you shouldn't care if your partner sees what's on your phone. I will say this is different for newer couples, of course, because it obviously takes time to get to that spot. But I've been dating my man for 6 years. The amount of times I've DoorDashed from his phone, looked something up, done anything, if I had to ask him every time for permission to unlock his phone screen, what the hell? And obviously I don't mean Instagram passwords and everything like that. I genuinely just mean basic lock screen phone password. But every relationship is different and I'm absolutely not one to judge. Part 2, 15 things I've learned from being in a healthy long-term relationship. For reference, I've been in a relationship for 6 years and we've never broken up, and we started dating when I was 15. And it's Friday night, so grab your Chardonnay, boo. Number 1, never lower your expectations. Keep your expectations set at where they should be set. Number 2, sometimes you have to train them. Early in the relationship, your partner may not know your expectations and you should only have to tell them once. Sometimes people don't know exactly what you're thinking, so you have to communicate with them and train them to your expectations. However, you absolutely should not repeat yourself. Number 3, you guys both need to be giving romantic gestures. Just make the effort to show your partner that you care. Number 4, make sure you're being intimate, not necessarily just with sex, but with cuddling too. You guys should want to be snuggling a lot. Pillow talk is just as important later in your relationship as the beginning. Number 5, don't break trust. It's almost impossible to truly gain that trust back, so you just need to not do anything stupid. In general, listen to your partner. You should always try to be actively engaged and make it clear that you want to hear what they have to say. Number 7, make an effort to become close with their family. It's a blessing to have the opportunity to have a second family, so if your boyfriend or partner's family is chill, why not make an effort? Number 8, you're a team, so you should handle things together. Neither of you guys should be battling something solo when you have each other. Number 9, phones away while you're eating. I don't care if you have nothing to talk about, you guys need to enjoy each other's presence. Number 10, no gaslighting. And if you don't know you're gaslighting, you need to be more self-aware. Number 11, they have to be your best friend. If you don't feel like they're your best friend, something is wrong. Think about it. Don't you want to do life with your best friend? Yeah. Number 12, they absolutely shouldn't have a girl best friend. Don't get me wrong, it's fine if they have friends that are girls, but there should be no like, oh my god, this is my bestie. I'm your best friend. 13, you should always have your location on, literally for safety and why are you hiding where you are. Number 14, listen to the way you tell your friends about your partner. If all you have is negative things to say, maybe the relationship isn't working out or something needs to change. And number 15, don't give up. No relationship is going to be perfect 24/7. You just got to push through it and work through the hard times. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Love you guys. Let me know if you want part 3. Let's talk about 8 of the biggest turnoffs in girls coming directly from my guy friends. So I texted 8 of my best guy friends and asked them what their biggest turnoff is when it comes to girls/dating. We're going directly to the source. By the way, these guys are between the ages of 21 and 25. Number 1, when she still talks to her ex. In my opinion, this is so valid. Who would want to be talking to a girl that still talks to their ex? That just shows she's still hung up on her past. Number 2 is lack of communication. He's mainly referring to when girls like bottle up their problems and don't communicate and talk about what's going on and just kind of assumes that the guy is gonna guess. I feel like a lot of girls do this, so when a guy finds a girl that doesn't, they're like, this is chef's kiss. Number 3, when they're dating to date and not to actually marry and find their husband. This is obviously a very mature answer, and he's basically referring to the idea that a lot of girls just kind of date to have fun and date around, but he doesn't want his time to be wasted by somebody that doesn't see something serious with him. Number 4, when she does OnlyFans. Again, let me preface, this is not coming from me, this is from my guy friends. I feel like since I live in LA, a lot of girls do OnlyFans, so my guy friends come across a lot of OnlyFans girls. Number 5 is when they don't have strong career ambitions. He wants a girl that's motivated and ambitious, just like him. Number 6, they have a big attitude. He explained that he doesn't mind a little bit of spice, but when it gets to crazy attitude like every single day, that is like a big turnoff for him. Honestly, fair enough. Number 7, when they try to play a game. I feel like it kind of depends what type of guy you're talking to, but if you can tell that they're not into like playing games, just don't play games because clearly they hate that. And number 8, which I think is so obvious, is bad hygiene. I have like a million hygiene tips videos on this account, so go check them out so you don't turn him off. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish up the makeup off camera. So this is the final makeup look. Mwah. Love you guys.